What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Cleveland Browns franchise. Season 4 is here, and we get it started with the preseason. Weeks 1 and 2 in this video. We're going to get a look at all the rookies along with the veterans, and we're going to get it started with Terrence West getting a nice carry here out past the 40. It's a gain of 17 on his first carry in the preseason. Now we're getting a look at Neil Gordon, his first action since his injury last year, and he started out 0-2 on the day. Philly has the ball now, and it's Sampson going to the air, and he's going to hit Aguilar out past the 40 to the 41-yard line. Later in the drive, Sampson looking, scrambling out to his right, firing on the run, and he's off the mark, so the Browns defensive backs hold up and force an errant pass. Getting another look here at Terrence West up the middle. Gain of 11, and he is looking good early on here in the preseason. 1st and 10. Back to Neil Gordon. He's going to hit Josh Gordon here. So our quarterback and our number 1 receiver hook up his first completion. 3rd down. Can he keep it going? He does, to newly acquired wide receiver Devontae Adams. He gets his first grab in a Browns uniform. It's good for 17, and the Browns would get a field goal out of that drive. The defense here, though, would give up this big run to DeMarco Murray inside the 20 all the way down to the 5. And on 2nd and goal, Philly will capitalize. McCluster will walk this into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Eagles go up 7-3. Late first quarter here, Browns have the ball, and Gordon's throwing this one up to leading receiver last year, Brady Blake. He still has it, but the Browns drive would stall there. Eagles would take over, and a rookie 3rd round pick, Shamel Brandon, linebacker, gets the tackle there. 3rd down here as the Browns have the ball just outside of midfield. Charles Johnson makes the grab. He was the number 2 receiver the last couple years. He's working for a spot on the team. Taylor Estes, the backup running back, getting a nice carry here down to the 24. It's a gain of 11, and the run game looking good as the Browns add another field goal. And it's Brandon again with the tackle for loss. The rookie looking good there at linebacker. Eagles have the ball here, 2nd and 13. And it's Jimmy Mason, a 5th round pick, making the tackle in the backfield. So the rookie's getting some love here in the first preseason game. And it's free agent signing Eric Berry getting the interception to end the first half as the Eagles go in up 7-6 over the Browns. More backups getting a shot here in the second half. Eagles start with the ball, and it's Mike Glennon going deep and hooks up with Devin Duncan. He's inside the 20, and he's going to be brought down at the 6. So the big play from the Eagles leads to 3rd and goal. Glennon back to pass, and he's being pressured by Nate Orchard, and his pass falls incomplete, and the Eagles settle for a field goal. Browns take over for the first time this half, and it's Corey Lucas, the 5th round pick, with the reception, but the Browns drive would stall. Eagles take over, and another big play given up by this Browns defense. And it's a 38-yard pass and catch by Gavin Escobar. 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd-year man Mike Falk getting the tackle, only allowing a yard there by McCluster. And the Eagles drive would stall. And the Browns get it back, and it's Duke Johnson who's in a fight to stay on the team with undrafted rookie Clifford Redmond. And he's not helping himself there. Bradford here on 3rd down, taken off, and he's getting injured. He was signed after the draft, and he's injured on the play. He would not return. Glennon and the Eagles take over. Escobar with a grab, but Bakari Ramble with a nice open field tackle. Clifford Redmond in now at tailback, getting his first carry here and getting outside. It's a gain of 21. That's a good way to make the team. Just got to see that more. 1st and 10. Mason back in there, and he's throwing the pick. And this one's going to go all the way back. It's a pick 6 for the Eagles. And they take a 17-6 lead later in the 4th. Browns have the ball just outside midfield, and it's Vince Mayle diving for that one. He's in a fight for a position on this team as well. Down the field, it's Corey Lucas, the rookie, making another grab. He's impressing so far in this first preseason game. 3rd and 12. It's Matt Mason hooking up with Brian Hartline for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. So it's still Philadelphia leading 17-12. Later in the 4th, it's Redmond coming up with a big grab. Down to the 9, a 22-yard reception. 1st and goal. Mason hooks up with the rookie Corey Lucas for the touchdown. And the Browns take the lead 18-17 with just over 30 seconds to go in the game. Glennon's going to hook up with McCluster. There's no one near him. Finally, they bring him down, but by the face mask. 1st and 10. Glennon going to the air, and it's Devin Duncan with a catch. He's down to the 14. 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Glennon to the air, and it's Femi Newton, the undrafted rookie cornerback, knocking that one away. And that's a good way to show you want to be on this team. They would get inside the 10, though, and Glennon would take it from there, breaking this tackle by 2 defenders and into the end zone for the touchdown. And that would be your game winner. The Eagles take this one 23-18 over the Browns. So we move on to week 2 of the preseason. The Cleveland Browns on the road against the Denver Broncos. The injury last week to Sam Bradford was only a 1-week injury, so he is back this week. But we signed RG3 to the team to compete with Sam Bradford for that 3rd quarterback spot. We get started, though, with the Broncos and their offense going deep for Howerman here, the tight end, and he makes the catch. Taking out a look at this one, Paul Kruger there with the coverage, and Howerman making a spectacular grab there, though their drive would stall. Browns will get a shot here, and Terrence West on 2nd and inches. He continues his good preseason. He's got 2 carries for 19 yards. That one a 9-yard one. 2nd and 16. It's Devontae Adams coming up with the grab. And the Browns are into Denver territory now. 3rd and 1. They give it back to West, and up the middle he goes. It's a gain of 11. 5 carries, 32 yards on the day so far. 1st and 10. Gordon to the air, and he's going to be picked off by Shepard. And he still needs to solve that turnover problem. Broncos take over here late in the 1st, and going deep, Emmanuel Sanders makes the grab into Cleveland territory. Later in the drive, 3rd and 13, and the Broncos gonna throw it up here deep, 1-on-1 to the end zone, and it's Jarius Wright making the grab over Joe Hayden, and the Broncos take a 7-0 lead. Browns here late in the 1st. They're going to Adams, and he makes another great grab on 3rd down. He's out of bounds, and the Cleveland Browns are into Denver territory now. And it's Brady Blake coming up with a big grab downfield to the 27. Inside the red zone now, 3rd and inches. They give it off to Taylor Estes, and lots of running room for him down to the 5. And this Browns running game looking good in the preseason. 1st and goal. Gordon looking, going to the end zone, and it's Devontae Adams with his first touchdown in a Browns uniform, getting in it there with Hall. And we have a 7-7 game here in Denver as the Broncos take over, and Polk getting this carry for a 1st down, but Eric Berry would get injured on this play, and it's a dislocated hip. More on this after the game here. Though the Browns have the ball back, and it's Allen Robinson making the grab downfield. He's fighting for a spot on the team. 1st and 10. Mason going to hook up with Robinson again inside the 5, down to the 3. And on 2nd and goal in the goal line formation, they give it off to Estes, and he finds the end zone. He's no newbie to that. And this game is Browns 14, Denver 7, as the Broncos take over. And they throw this one up deep, and it's 2nd round pick Caleb Ayers with the interception. So the rookie gets on the highlight reel. And the rookies have done good this preseason so far. Browns wouldn't get anything out of that. And the Broncos would take over. And a nice play here by Ladarius Webb, knocking that one out. 25 seconds left in the half. Browns going to return this punt. It's the rookie Femi Newton, the undrafted rookie, taking the punt. He's got 97 speed. He's going to be down the sideline here inside the 20, 10, inside the 5, out at the 4. That would set up a field goal, and the Browns would head into halftime with the lead, 17-10. Sam Bradford out to start the second half for the Browns, and he'll hand it off to Duke Johnson, who puts on a good spin move and picks up 13 yards on his first carry of the day. Later in the drive, 2nd and 4, Bradford going to hook up with Corey Lucas, the rookie, down the sideline and taken down at the 30. That's a gain of 31 for the rookie. Later in the drive, 3rd and 5, Bradford trying to go down the middle of the field, and he's almost picked off by the Denver defense. And the Browns settle for a field goal, 20-10 Cleveland, as the Broncos take over, and it's Femi Newton getting the knock away on defense. Broncos drive would stall. Later in the 3rd, Bradford taken off and firing downfield, incomplete, but he's going to get injured on that play. He would come back later in the quarter and throw an interception to Sullivan, and this one's going to be taken all the way back to the house. It's a pick 6 for Denver. And it's a 20-17 game. Into the 4th quarter now. RG3 in at quarterback, and he's dumping it off to the fullback Johnson for a 1st down. Later in the drive, 3rd and 13. RG3 going deep for Tavon Austin, and he can't hang on to the catch. Had his feet taken out from underneath him. Broncos have the ball now, 3rd and 10. And it is going to be Sergio Hunter with the pressure and the sack. The 2nd-year man gets the sack. Clifford Redmond in now, running back, as the Browns have the ball back, and he's getting a gain of 9 on the outside run. 3rd and 4. RG3 going to dump it off to Lucas for the 1st down catch, and the rookie looking good here in the preseason, might cement himself a spot on the team. Into Broncos territory now is the fullback Johnson getting the 1st down carry. 2nd and 7, RG3 to the end zone, and he's picked off by Werner, and he's out past the 40. Can he go all the way? RG3 will catch him and get him down at the 36, and it's up to the Browns defense now to stop them on 1st and 10. It's Jimmy Mason knocking the ball out of the receiver's hands. 3rd and 10. Can they pick up the 1st down? Going deep, and this one's overthrown, and the defense comes through. That will be enough. 3rd and 3. Trying to seal this game. Clifford Redmond, a nice cut back up the middle for the 1st down, and that will be enough to take this game. Cleveland wins it 20-17, and that wraps up the first 2 weeks of the preseason. 1-1 so far. Coming up next, it's weeks 3 and 4. Week 3, the setup game, so all our top pieces will be on display. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. Let me know your comments on both games down below. If you like this video, subscribe and stay tuned for more Cleveland Browns franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.